we will see about error detection and correction. Now, in a paragraph or in a sentence that is unedited, there will be one error in each line of the paragraph. So what we have to do, we have to find out that error from each line of the paragraph. Then we have to correct that error. So firstly, we have to find out or detect the error in each line of the paragraph. Then we have to correct that error and write them in the given space. Now see here, the important point is that the space is given for the incorrect word and the correct word. So what we have to do, we have to write the incorrect word in the given space where it is supposed to be written, and the correct word in the given space where it is supposed to be written. So this is all about error detection and correction. Now let us see the types of error. Now what could be the types of error in each line or sentence? What could be the types of error that can be detected in the paragraph, in each sentence or line? Let us see them. Prepositional error. Prepositional error. That means you will come across incorrect prepositions used in the paragraph in each line. So you have to understand, you have to identify the prepositional errors that is used in the sentence, in the line. Suppose the right preposition is on. Here we are taking an example. Suppose the right preposition is on, but in the paragraph in is used. So we have to find out the prepositional error. We know that on is the right preposition, but instead of on, in is used. So it is easy to identify that in is wrong. So what we will do, we will replace the error by the right preposition, by the correct preposition. Now move on to the next error. Error in articles or article error. As you know that article, there are three. Basically we have three articles, a and the. So what happens? You will find error in the use of article. Suppose you will come across and used with consonant sound producing words. Now, if you know the utility and the usage of article, you are well acquainted with articles, then you can easily find out or detect the error. Let's move on to the next. Tense or verb forms. So this could be the next type of error. What? Tenses or verb form. While reading the text, while reading the sentence, you will come across the incorrect tenses. As you know, there are 12 tenses. in English language, in English grammar. So you will find that improper tenses or incorrect tenses are being used in the sentence. Or you can come across the forms of verb. So you must be well acquainted, you must have the thorough knowledge about the 12 tenses as well as the 3 forms of verb. Let's move to the next. Conjunction error. That means the error in conjunction. Conjunctions are also called connectors. Few examples are given here: because, besides, however, but. So these words are the connectors. They connect to sentences. They connect to ideas. So you can find error in the conjunction. That means improper words of conjunctions will be used in the sentence, in the line. So we have to identify the right type of conjunction that is to be used in the sentence. So we must be well acquainted with the utility or the usage of conjunctions as well. Now let's see the last error, modal error. That means there will be error in the modals. Now as you can see on the board, can, could, may, might, these are the modals that we use. So you will find or you will come across modals that are not right according to the sentence, according to the meaning of the sentence. So you have to identify those wrong modals used in each line or sentence. Then replace the incorrect one with the correct form of modal. So this is how we are going to solve the error detection and correction exercise. Let us see some rules that will be indeed helpful for you to identify the error and correct the error. Indeed, that will be helpful for error detection and correction in a sentence, in a line, or in a paragraph. So let us see rule number 1. Rule number 1 says that with to, always the first form of verb will be used. See here an example for better comprehension. I want to buy a car. You see here with to, we have used the first form of verb buy. So always keep in mind, wherever you come across to, we will employ the first form of verb. So if you come across to and find that the verb form is other than verb form first, let's say it is verb to, second form or third form, so that means here is the error. And this is how you are going to recognize and find or detect the error. So this will be the error in the sentence. You can rectify, you can correct that error. Now move on to rule number 2. Rule number 2 says that y plus verb 1 plus ing. It says that with y always comes the first form of verb and ing. See here one example. It rained while I was coming home. You see here, it rained while I was coming home. We have used while. The word that we have used is V1 plus ing, coming. So, it is easy to identify that while plus V1 plus ing. If it is not in ing form, you can easily find out the error and correct it. Let's move on to rule number 3 with modals plus verb first form. Now, rule number 3 says that always with modals, the first form of verb that will be used. See here, example, I can't stay here. You see, can't is a modal and verb first form we have used stay. So if the sentence is wrong, it might be like that. I can't stay here. So if you come across the form of verb is changed other than form first, it is second form or third form. The error is detected here. So always with modals, first form of verb will come. Let's see another example. I might need your help in this matter. Now this is a sentence where we have used a modal might. So according to the rule, with modal, first form of verb is used. So I might need your help in this matter. Why it is not needed? Because the rule is first form of verb. So if you find that with modal, the second form of verb is used or the third form of verb is used, then there is the error. So we should change that into first form. Now let's move on to the rule number 4. Rule number 4 is am, are, was, were, shall be, will be. Now with all these terms is am, are, was, were, shall be, will be, we can use verb plus first form plus ing and verb second form. Now listen carefully that with these terms is, am, are, was, were, shall be, will be, we can use the two forms of verb. Now there are conditions. We will be using verb 1, V1 plus ing in the case if the sentence is in active voice. Listen to me carefully. When the sentence is in active voice, then this rule will be implemented. That means V1 plus ing in the case of active voice. Now, condition number 2. When the sentence is in passive voice, we will make the use of verb second form. See here condition number 2. In the case of passive voice, we will use verb 2, the second form of verb. So let us see example of both active voice and passive voice. See here. Example number 1. He was writing a letter. Now this sentence is in active voice. So we have used writing V1 plus ing according to rule of active voice. V1 plus ing, writing a letter. Now that same sentence is converted into passive voice. That same sentence is changed into passive voice. Then the form of verb will be changed. See here the example of passive voice. The letter was written by him. Now this sentence is in passive voice. The letter was written. The form of verb is changed from V1 plus ing to V2. Written by him. Now these are the two conditions in active voice and passive voice. Now let's see the rule number 5. Let's see the rule number 5 that says about past tense. Past tense. Now to get more understanding of this past tense, let us see an example. He played the guitar when he was a child. Now, if you see the example, you can see that play, the past tense, it symbolizes the past tense, past action. He played the guitar when he was a child. Was also represents past tense. So the sentence is correct. So with past tense, past will be used. With past tense will be used. Why can't this sentence be like this? He played the guitar when he is a child. Now that is grammatically incorrect. He is a child. Okay? It's a present tense. So we cannot make the use of is here. We can only make the use of past. Why? Because the first action is past, therefore the active verb will be past. Now let's move on to the rule number 6. Use of articles. Which are the articles? A and the. A will be used with the words that produce consonant sound, and will be used with the vowel sound producing words, and the will be used with particular or definite things. Now this is clear. Let's move on to rule number 7. Did plus will. Always when we will see that did is used in a sentence, we will use the first form of verb. Now this is a rule. See an example. He did not go to the school. See here, did not go. So we will not use the second form of verb, third form of verb with did. Whenever you come across did and the verb form second or verb form third, it is grammatically wrong. So therefore, you have to change the form of verb. You have to correct the form of verb. So always with did comes the first form of verb. Now let's see rule number 8 that says about conjunctions. Very important rule. Conjunction, that is and. You see here, verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, and verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. See here, the form of verb before the conjunction will be the same after the conjunction. So very important. The form of verb that will be used before the conjunction, that will be the same after the conjunction. If the form of verb is 1, V1, that same will be after the conjunction. If the form of verb will be V2, second form, that will be the same after the conjunction. If it is third form of verb before the conjunction, that will be same after the conjunction. Now this is the rule number 8. See an example. I played and watched television. Now here two actions are joined using the condition and. I played and watched television. So if we change the word here, watch, that will be grammatically incorrect. So, if it is first form, after the conjunction it will be first form. If it is second form, after the conjunction it will be second form. If it is third form, after the conjunction it will be third form. So always keep this in your mind. Rule number 9. Let's see. Rule number 9. Word 1 equals to plural verb. Wherever we will come across word 1, the first form of verb, that represents the plural verb. And it will be used with I, we, you, they. Now this is the rule. So normally what we see, what we think that S or ES is used after the plural verbs. Now that is not right. S and ES will be used in the singular word. In the condition if we use he, she, it. You see here, V1, that means the first form of verb, that will be showing the plural verb, and singular verb, that will be shown by V1 plus S or ES. And in both the conditions, the plural verb, I, we, you, they. This will be used with plural verb, and with singular verb, he, she, it. So these are the rules that will be helpful indeed to detect and find out errors in a sentence. But we must gain mastery over the grammatical contents like preposition, modals, articles, conjunctions, forms of verbs, tenses. So it will help you to do this exercise properly and correctly. Let us do one exercise on error detection and correction. That will help you to comprehend more and understand more about error detection and correction. Here is a paragraph that is unedited. In each line there is an error. So what we have to do, we have to identify, we have to detect that error. And then what we will do, we will write that incorrect word in the space of incorrect word and the correct word in the place of correct word given space. So let's do the exercise. Let's read the first sentence of the paragraph. The road to success is not a bed of roses. You see here, the road to success is no. So this no seems to be different, or this no, it is incorrect. It will not be no, it is not. So first what we will do, we will underline the error. We will detect the error. Then after we will replace that error. See here, no is identified as an error in this slide. So in the given space of incorrect word, what we will write? No. Then what could be replaced so that this sentence could be See, the road to success is not. So not should be implemented here in the place of no. So the word that is correct is not. Now read out the second line. Only those who wait on horses and hurdles. See here. Only those who wait on horses and hurdles. So the preposition on is used. You see here, first on is not a correct preposition that should be used here. Only those who wade through hazards and hurdles. So on is incorrect word and correct word will be through. True. Now read out the third sentence. Can achieve successful. Set yourself clear goals. Now if you have noticed this word successful, can achieve success. You might have heard about can achieve success. So here successful, that is definitely a wrong word. So underline the word successful, that is totally incorrect. So where you will write this? You will write this in the incorrect given space. So the correct word will be success. Then, and define precisely what you want to do. See here, the subject verb concord. Rule of subject verb concord. You singular, verb will be singular. So this wants is incorrect. In the place of wants, want will come. So we will write the incorrect word. Wants, it will be replaced by want. Want. Then move to the next line. Goals provide direction for your behavior. Now here, this for is grammatically incorrect. Direction to your behavior. So for will be replaced by to. Here we go to the next one. And guide your actions or thoughts. Specific. Now see here. Actions or thoughts. Here is or. Now or will be used with the similar terms. Here if we identify action or thoughts, both are different terms. If it is actions or deeds, then we can use or because both are the similar terms. Here in actions are different, thoughts are different. So between different terms, we will not use or, we will use and. So or is to be replaced by and. Let's move on to the next line. Goals are better than general ones. Let every part, see here, plural, parts of your body, every part. So this plural is incorrect. Parts is incorrect. So therefore, you should correct this word, underline this word, and the next one. Of your body is full of that idea. Now you see here something different. Of your body. Let every part of your body is full. Grammatically incorrect. So is the incorrect word. So to replace is, we will use be. Let every part of your body be full of that idea. Winners do not. So is incorrect word. And here be is the correct word. Now move to the last line. Winners do not do different things. They does things differently. You see here, do is used. So here, does is used. That is grammatically incorrect. So this does is incorrect word. So what will come here? Do. They do things differently. So does comes in the incorrect. Does incorrect and do will be correct. So this is an example. This is a kind of instance or example that is given for your better understanding and comprehension.